Before you ever trust your GPS again, there's something you need to hear. Every year, people vanish after taking roads that aren't supposed to exist. Most are eventually found. Some are never seen again. But one case is different. 5 friends followed a route their GPS insisted was real. Only one came back. She remembered her own name, but she couldn't remember the other 4. This is the mystery of Blackhollow Forest. And by the end of this video, you'll understand why some roads should never be followed. It started with 5 friends. The group was atypical. You had Mark, the arrogant, outdoorsy guy who thought he could out-hike anyone. Mia, the wellness influencer, constantly hunting for that perfect, authentic content. And the others, just a group looking for a weekend digital detox. They wanted to escape the city, the noise, the constant notifications. They wanted total isolation. They got exactly what they asked for. The drive started out normal enough, but as they left the main highway, the asphalt turned to gravel, and the gravel roads turned into little more than a suggestion of a path. The trees out here were different. They didn't sway in the wind. They seemed to crowd the road, leaning in, like they were watching them pass. And then the text started to die. First, it was just a dropped signal. Mia complained that she couldn't upload her arrival post. Then, the GPS map started doing something impossible. The blue arrow began spinning in slow, deliberate circles. Not glitching, not confused, but calculating. When Mark pulled over to check the satellite view, the screen didn't just freeze, it flickered. A series of numbers scrolled across the screen, but they weren't map coordinates. They were timestamps. And then they started displaying the friend's own vitals, /heart rate, body temperature, blood oxygen, / Mia, let out a sound that wasn't quite a scream, //. The phone in her hand began to glow, hot. So hot she had to drop it onto the floorboard. And then the silence hit. This wasn't the peaceful quiet of the woods. This was heavy, oppressive. It was as if the forest was holding its breath, waiting for a cue. The birds had stopped. The insects had ceased their buzzing. It was a total vacuum of sound. That's when the paranoia set in. Mark looked over at Mia, but she wasn't looking at him. She was staring into the dense brush, her face completely drained of color. Then, one by one, they started vanishing. Not all at once. No struggle, no noise. Just a blink, and there was one less person standing in the circle. Just gone. Priya was the only one they found. She was discovered wandering the tree line, clutching her dead phone like a lifeline. She didn't remember how she got there. She didn't remember the others. But those GPS logs? When the forensics team finally analyzed the devices, they found something terrifying. The devices didn't fail. They were manipulated. Every single ping, every single location update. It was all being overwritten in real time by a signal originating from inside the forest. It wasn't a glitch. It was a trap. If you try to look up a Blackhollow Forest on your phone today, you won't find it. It's not on Google Maps, / it's not on Apple Maps, //. It's been completely wiped from the grid, as if the forest itself decided it didn't want to be found. //. So, next time your GPS starts glitching in the middle of nowhere, use. Don't just keep driving. Trust your gut. Turn around. Because some places are better left off the map. So, if you're driving late tonight, and your GPS suddenly tells you to take a road you've never seen before, don't assume it's a glitch. Because sometimes Technology doesn't lose its way. It finds yours. Ewok. Sleep well.